am not very bullish on Mag 7. I'm not bullish. Google's and Microsoft, a very, very small weighting in Microsoft, like 5% less than the S&P cap weighting. We have like a 1% exposure to Microsoft. I think we have about 3.5% to Google. Those are the only two big tech names that we own at LFG. So I'm not bullish on Mag 7. I'm not bullish on NVIDIA. I'm not bullish on Palantir. I'm not bullish on a lot of semiconductor names. I'm bullish in other areas of tech that basically have not been as loved, or might be actually an ancillary area where the big tech money, as it comes out, is going to flow into. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is one of the areas I think is you have to maintain. So Circle and Bullish have been two of our crypto plays. They've been hit really hard the past few weeks and past month. I think that's still a good area. We've been adding to that positions for a lot of our clients are dollar cost averaging in. So Bullish and Circle still remain a spot to be. If you don't want to play Bitcoin directly, you want to play the ancillary areas. But also you can look at a stock we've owned that actually is still way up from our cost basis, and that's an AST Space Mobile, ASTS. All these different kind of contracts are landing. But this stock's, I think, trading around $50 a share now. We bought it below $40, so we're still 30% above our cost basis. We were about 150% up on our cost basis, but that area with that sell-off, I think, is still a good area to add to, with beta, I think, coming back into the market probably as we head into December.
Okay, Luke, I've got to get your quick thoughts before we go, because you kind of just blew my mind, frankly, that you are not bullish on the Mag 7. This is a take I have not really heard addressed that explicitly, so I do respect that. But really quickly, could you tell us what really is driving some of that, not pessimism, but maybe just not optimism on the Mag 7? I mean, is it just valuation concerns?
I mean, there is going to be a reversion to the mean, especially when you have the three things we pay attention to: inflation, growth, and liquidity. When you start seeing some of those very weak, which we haven't, but I think that's going to come. Liquidity was a little bit weak, but I'm saying when it comes to growth concerns, when it comes to and maybe re-emerging inflation concerns, I'm not too worried about inflation concerns. All of those, especially the rate cuts, I think rate cuts are going to impact big tech the most if we don't get rate cuts in December. So I'm staying away a little bit from that side.